So today guys, we are going to try to breed our Vitalius Chromatus female. We were kindly given a male yesterday and he's matured and got his hooks. So she's nice and fat and well fed to try and eliminate any chance of her attempting to eat him. So this is our first ever breeding attempt, and we've gone for a New World species because they're non-venomous or mildly venomous, so they're not going to hurt us. So as you can see here, there is a big size comparison between the male and the female. So we're hoping that this goes smoothly and we have no issues. So when breeding, we always introduce the male to the female's enclosure. So we're going to try and gently coax him out of here now. Oh, buddy. Oh, so we're getting a threat pose off him at the minute. So this is what an intimidated spider looks like. Now the last thing we want to be doing is trying to irritate him anymore. So what we might have to do is wait for him to calm down, stick him in the catch cup and try and get him into the female that way. We now have him in the catch cup. So I'm going to bring that down here. And I'm going to try and let him calm down and be on standby, ready in case she attempts to go for him. So sometimes this can go very fast, sometimes this can go very slow. What we're hoping to see from this is when he calms down and comes out of the cup, she starts tapping the ground to show that she's receptive and aware that he's there and she's ready to mate. See if we can coax him down a little bit more. He's still very, very angry at the minute.
Oh, bless.
Right, so very gently go in here. I'll try and coax him downwards. He's slowly coming down. Come on, buddy, she's right there. Come on. Relax. Go down and see your girl.
He's too shy.
She's big.
She's huge, isn't she?
Yeah. She hopefully does go back up the cup.
He's shy
Yeah, he is a little bit. Come on. There we go. So now he's out the cup. So I got that on standby in case I need to cover him and block him up from here.
I'd use that lid.
I'll use both block him and cup him. Yeah, so now that they're close, you can see that there is a substantial size difference. The females are a lot thicker. They got much bigger abdomens, thicker legs, whereas the males are quite skinny legged, very gangly, and yeah, more spider looking.
Oh, bless him.
So we're hoping this guy does get a successful breeding opportunity with her and that she doesn't eat him, so he can say that he's fulfilled his duty and can live off the rest of his life in peace, because once male tarantulas mature out, they don't molt again. They sort of just spend their time looking for a female and they can go off food and then they just pass.
Oh.
So now we've got movement from her. She knows he's there. She's tapping about. They're very, very sensitive to each other. He would be able to smell her pheromones and they would be able to sense each other's presence. As you can see, tarantulas are pretty slow going, especially New Worlds. You know, with New World tarantulas, they don't tend to possess very potent venom. What they do have is mild, can be a lot like a bee sting if they bite you, and probably the most painful part is going to be with these guys, the size of their fangs, with some species getting inch-long fangs. So it probably cause you a lot of pain, but then without that venom, they do possess those irritating hairs that they flick off their abdomen, and those can be very irritating on the skin, especially in the eyes, nose and mouth. So sort of steer clear.
I think she wants to know.
Yeah, she might. He's not really showing any signs yet.
No.
He can be pretty slow though. So let's see if we can edge him off a bit more. Right now he's more interested in what we're doing than the fact that he's got himself a nice chunky female there. So if we zoom in whilst he's in this threat pose, you might actually be able to see his tibial hooks from the side over here. So they'll be on those front legs that he's got high in the sky. He'll use them to keep the female pinned up, and those little bulbs then on his tiny little what look like legs, those are his pedipalps, and he'll make himself a sperm web, absorb his sperm through there, and if she does show receptive, he'll impregnate her. So we paused the video for a little bit because he was just staying in a threat pose. Now we have just had a few taps off her, which unfortunately we did miss, but she has showed signs of receptiveness, and here she goes again with the legs. So the rapid taps are showing that she is ready for him, so we're hoping now that he'll, there we go. So we're hoping now that he will approach her, and he should find her, and we get a successful pairing. It would be nice as our first evers. You know, we are new to the hobby. You know, we have grown, I'd say, a pretty decent collection in a short space of time, and we feel we're sort of at that point now that we're ready to give something like this a go. So she's tapping, he's doing the same as back legs, giving a little jiggle, showing her that she knows he's there, and vice versa. So as you can see, he's quaking a little bit, she's tapping. Now because of the substrate, it isn't very loud, but they're both ready. Now he's slowly feeling for her. He's using those front legs to find where she is. And here we go. So he's now going to use his legs. He's going to push up on her, and he's going to feel for her epigastric furrow. And that's where he will inseminate her, and we're hoping as soon as he's done, he bolts it and we can catch him. So as you can see now, he's pinning her up, and she is a big girl compared to him. So the way she acted then, I don't know if he actually got anywhere with her, or whether he just dropped her. She is like a good 3-4 times the size of him. So he's feeling.
Pause.
Yep, he's in his home. As you can see, he's happy. He's in the cup. So it happened very fast. We don't know if we had an insemination. He is very bolty now. He's trying to make sure that he doesn't get eaten. So we're going to let Mama chill out now. We're going to get her hide back in there for her. Hopefully she doesn't run at me. Let her chill out now. Let her get comfy. Hopefully he had her by that reaction. It seems like he did something, so we'll know now in a month or two if we don't see anything and she starts burrowing away and creates an egg sac. So thanks for joining us on our first adventure at attempting to breed tarantulas, and we'll keep you updated soon.